The beginning of this story seems tragically familiar.
Come on, man. You don't see that? Come on, man. You don't see that? You don't see it? You don't see that? You don't see it?
In this visionary exploration of futuristic mood alteration.
What you're about to see now is graphic.
Our love, let us be true.
You make me sad and angry when I see you!
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Oil-soaked, oil permeated to a disturbing, overall black translucency.
The facial expressions on the board members kind of hinted that something odd was happening, and then I saw the gun.
We strike straight.
In this dreamy underwater love story, the animators have simulated a whole new reality, giving their creations subtle personalities, allowing us to feel
Of what was happening.
people don't usually think of math as beautiful. But fractal geometry is a scientific application of computer graphics
Be careful with that
that
match.
may be the most amazing of all.
Archer is not a plane. A plane is an n-1 dimensional linear subspace of an n-dimensional linear space.
If he wanted to kill her at that moment, he could have, and he didn't.
Or even desirable, computers have given us a nightmarish vision of a future we hope will never come to pass. The irony of these computer simulations is that they make the unreal and unimaginable seem deceptively inviting.
Research suggests that the first blossoming of love is accompanied by an increase in levels of a protein known as nerve growth factor, or NGF, which is thought to provoke butterflies in the stomach, sweaty palms, euphoria, you know, all that love shit. But NGF levels subside once a couple has been together for about a year, after which point, if you're lucky, that exhilarating rush of lust is transformed into a bond of loving companionship.
And the expensive, delicate ship that must have seen something amazing, a boy falling out of the sky, had somewhere to get to, and sailed calmly on.
Now listen up! I can't bluff the Toads forever, and it's gonna take more than my ship, the Righteous Indignation, to stop them. You must commission more ships before it's too late.
My dear Bucky O'Hare, of course we'd love to give you more ships, but to justify the expense of more ships, we need documented evidence of the full Toad atrocity.
You were not supposed to be back until Sunday.
Are any colors real? Colors real?
We could use the boy.
There is a world just beyond now where reality rides a razor-thin seam between fact and possibility, where the laws of the present collide with the crimes of tomorrow. Patrolling these vast outlands is a new breed of
alien, the creature.
I seek to shun, not hate mankind.
In these landscapes, each fractal object is made up of an infinite number of smaller copies of itself. Array of sensational visuals with which to manipulate consumers' desires, which to manipulate consumers' desires, which to manipulate consumers' desires.
Hinted that something odd was happening, and then I saw the gun.
Come in and kill you because you're mad, because you said you're going to die. This isn't worth it. This is a problem. Please don't. Please don't. Please.
Where the heads of 4 stone lions stare and suck on empty faucets.
Every day the same person murping on and on about the same 3 or 4 subjects through their mouth, which not so long ago was a delicate, beautiful thing you enjoyed kissing, but now is just a sort of underwhelming content delivery system. Oh, you had a day at work, did you? Oh yeah, oh no, that does sound miserable. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about your life in detail forever. On and on burbles their mush cave, talking about stuff that happened to them and things they consider important, sharing their feelings while you just point your face in their direction and hope that your expression doesn't betray your aching isolation and your raging need to just open your own mouth and shout, "Oh, for God's sake, just shut up! Shut up!"
And all the while, the emotional rocket fuel that propelled you into this situation in the first place was expended long ago. Now there's no momentum left. So what do? Well, you sit there anaesthetising yourselves together, watching more television. Yeah, staring at the same machine that helped you into this mess. The machine that threw pretty folk at you till your own self-worth was shat through a bin bag. The machine that said true love meant grand gestures and rampant sex, that hammered home the false idea of the perfect soulmate, which a flawed human partner with their toenails and earwax simply doesn't seem to be anymore.
They never forgot that even the dreadful martyrdom must run its course anyhow in a corner, some untidy spot where the dogs go on with their doggy life.
Where the normal physical realities of light and matter have an endlessly changing and dynamically new existence.
Nor till the poets among us can be literalists of the imagination, above insolence and triviality, and can present for inspection imaginary gardens with real toads in them.
About suffering, how well they understood its human position.
Right here! In red, white, and blue. Look at this! Disposal. The flag, when it is in such condition that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, should be destroyed in a dignified way, preferably by burning. Well, it's not ready anymore, and I'm gonna burn it!
Swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night.
Of course, for this to be true, there'd have to be a celestial department of destiny whose job it is to pair people off like producers on a reality show.
And we do want to warn you, this video is disturbing.
And we do want to warn you, this video is disturbing.
The forsaken cry. But for him, it was not an important failure.
The eternal note of sadness
does not match the statement.
About suffering.
We sleek-it, coor and timorous beastie over a panics in thy breastie. The needn't start a war sae hasty with bicker and brattle. I would be loath to run and chase thee with murdering pattle.
Hath really neither joy, nor love, nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help for pain. For the world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new.
How cheerless feels the heart alone when all its former hopes are dead.
Retreating to the breath of the night wind.
Now, like amorous birds of prey, rather at once our time devour than languish in his slow-chapped power.
Ground for consumer seduction.
I'm truly sorry man's dominion has broken nature's social union and justifies that ill opinion which makes thee startle at me.
There's 2 skeletons left. One there, one here. He does 8 damage to
Though pleasure stirs the maddening soul, the heart is lonely still.
Fabricated to make up isn't a deception. Rhythm, a regular recurrence, over and over.
Fabricated rhythm. You keep weaving your lies in and out of my life, but I just can't tear myself.
She was pronounced dead at the scene and was not responsible for the events that occurred.
So in this case, you're really going to have to rely on what's on the videotape.
How everything turns away quite leisurely from the disaster.
And then leveled a handgun. He said he planned to die and apparently had every intent to kill.
Let us roll all our strength and all our sweetness up into one ball, and tear our pleasures with rough strife through the iron gates of life. Thus, though we cannot make our sun stand still, yet we will make him run.
Head fucking explodes.
Somebody loves us all.